Okay, so here's my Christiania cargo and passenger trike. So as we can see, the back is pretty much like a regular bike. I've got my little 7-speed hub here, the normal drivetrain you would expect. And if you look here, we can see that this pivots under here. So you hold onto the handlebars and you just turn the whole front box. Now, if you want to have a look inside, we got creatures in there today. Look, so nice commodious box. This is a very sturdy sort of treated plywood casing here, and that's a little bracket that it's a standard light mounting bracket in Denmark, apparently. I actually have a light that fits on there, but it's not a very good light. So this seat comes out if I wanted to. I've got a regular seat belt, like so, and a 3-point harness for smaller kids, and it attaches just like that. Now, underneath, well actually before we get to that, here are the wheels. And they have a disc brake on each, and I've got a coaster brake in the back, so that's nice. It's just a matter of adjusting the calipers on either side so you don't go careening off the road when you hit the brakes. And so here's the shifter, regular Shimano twist shifter, and a single brake for the two front ones. And this is a nifty little emergency brake, or it's a parking brake actually. So let's see if we can have a look underneath. So we can see here that there is a single pivot with various struts and a little hydraulic business that keeps things dampened just a bit. I don't know how much we can see under here, but it's a mechanism that they've worked out over the last 20 years or so making these things. It's very, very stable. But I don't know how difficult it would be to do something like that since they've worked on it for so long and refined it for so long. And all the parts are completely custom made for this. And when they ship these things, I had mine shipped to London, and it turned up in a box completely, and when I say completely, I mean utterly and completely disassembled. That is to say, the box was disassembled, the wheels were off, the frame was on its own, and the drivetrain wasn't even installed, I don't think. It may be that the cranks were in place and the bottom bracket and all the rest of it, but it was quite a big deal. So that's my Christiania cargo trike. It rides very nicely. The only real issue is when you start, if you try to turn at speed, you have to lean into the turn, or the whole thing can flip right over. Or if you're riding on a road that slopes into the gutter, that can also be treacherous because you are actually, the bike is not perpendicular to the road at that point, or it is. It's just not perpendicular to the surface of the earth. So you could go right over there as well. But it's a lot of fun, very useful, and it's great for toting 2 kids around town.